Bonjour. Bonjour, je m'appelle Robert. Oui? How are you, Alexia? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Parlez-vous en français? I don't know much French. Which, I assume your last name is French? Le Ponte? Le Ponte. Tu essaies de parler français ou franglais? Yes. French is not so easy to learn. Nor is English, really. U equals 2, like equals come follows. Right, okay. Come. Suave. I know a little Spanish, little bit of German. Ich habe einen Bruder, ich habe zwei Schwestern, ja? Good luck with that. I'm not very good at learning. But you can try. How would I say, hello, my name is Robert, nice to meet you? Luciano Greco. Greco. Je t'aime comme tu es. Je t'aime comme tu es. Comment t'appelles-tu? My daughter knows a little bit of French as well. She knows more than I do. Je t'aime. Je. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. I'm just talking a load of waffle. I'm just speaking French via Alexia. Tu les bien. You have good. Tu les bien. Très bien. Très bien. I want to bite your neck. Franglish. I like it, Franglish. See what you've done there. Or English. Who, where, when. Quand. Many people don't realise that in Canada they don't all speak Canadian. Many speak French. So I have a chat. Shat. Cat. Simple, really. Just an H put in the letter. The A and the E can be made all alone. Right, I've got you. Oh, on alone. A lot of the words are just English words shortened down or with just different mixed up. It'd be better if the world could all speak English. Then there'd be no boundaries for understanding. I mean, when I went to Paris, I've been to Paris twice. It was a good job I'd been learning a little bit of French at the time from school, so I knew the basics. I don't just put anyone as a moderator, Alexia. Got to earn trust. Comments equals commentaries. Commentaries. That's what I mean. It's some of... Makes sense, really. Just cleaned my discus tank out, and now everything in the fish room is water changed. So I am a happy bunny. Sydneysia, what a nice name, Sydneysia. Boof, hi, welcome. Very nice name. Welcome in, by the way, welcome. It's not a name I've ever known, Sydneysia. Interesting. The A will sound like the I, but you have English word AI in French is AI. Yeah. AI. AI. Ja. Das ist gut, ja? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich habe einen Bruder, ich habe zwei Schwestern, ja? That's the French lesson for today. Thank you very much, madame. Commentaire. So it's not commentaries, it's commentaire. Comento, por favor. Hi again. Sydney's here. Welcome in. Commentaire. There's a lot of silent letters. It's like that in German as well. Like ja. It's not ja, it's ja. Ja. Commentaire. Plural. 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 French with Alexia. Parlez-vous en français? Comment t'appelles-tu? Today I had pizza. I ordered pizza. So it's still cat. So the sh is k, cat. J'ai appris merci. J'ai appris merci. Merci beaucoup. So yeah, all my fish tanks have been. I've had COVID, Alexia. I've had COVID. I've done the test again. I'm clear now, but it absolutely annihilated me. Put me in bed for 4 days. I didn't do no maintenance, no water changes on my tanks. So yesterday I spent from 6 a.m. till about 6 p.m. doing all the waters. Clean some filtrations. One fish, two fish. Ah, okay. Meow is natural, it rolls off the tongue. Meow. Oh. It sounds meow. Sounds Maori, like you're saying something in Maori. Meowry. Meow. Sounds like a drunken cat. Meow. Cat's been drinking. Hey up, J-Rock. How you doing, buddy? One of the few Americans I like. I am. I'm all right, mate. I've just getting over COVID. My wife's not well. She's on medication and whatnot. It absolutely smashed us. I've been in bed for 4 days, so Until yesterday, I'd not done no water changes, no nothing. One day, I didn't even turn the lights on. I couldn't absolutely annihilated. And now, as you can, it's all on my chest and in my sinuses, but I've got some decongestant stuff to break it all down. Hopefully, it'll be totally gone by before Christmas. Yeah, I'm about 70%, but the other day I was 0%. And my wife, God, she's done. She never goes to bed. She works 5-6 days a week, cares for her brothers, 2 of her brothers, full time, as a carer. And she's still gone to work. She tried to make a lane. I got my first. I've joined TikTok, Jay, and I've done really good on it. I'm absolutely flying. And a company called High Top approached me and said, would I be interested in testing some out? I thought it was a scam. So anyways, I give them my details, not only my delivery address and whatnot. And I got a confirmation to say I've got an 80 centimetre light being sent out. It's always before Christmas, Jay. Does it every year. I was always poorly at Christmas as a child. So much, because the weather changes here, now it's cold. So many crappy germs out there now. High Top, high top, T-O-P. But they come under High Top on Amazon, because I checked them out. And there's some other name in Chinese. They asked me, I didn't approach. That's it, High Top, yes. It tells you the Chinese company name when you go on it. Yeah, I think so. Why not? Why not? I mean, if people, I don't want to approach people, but if they're going to approach me, I'll happily help. I don't see why not, and I will give my honest review and opinion. If I think it's garbage, I won't say it's garbage, but I'll say it's garbage in a nice way. If I think it's great, I'll tell people it's great. But yeah, I'm absolutely flying on TikTok. I did a live the other day, and I made £18, so about $25, just from going live. Well, if you found me, I'm Rob Brook. BROOK. Because the live quality is way better than here. The camera quality, everything, you can actually see what I see. Because if I'm honest with you, Jay, I haven't been feeling YouTube because of some people and how much fakeness and yeah, all that comes into it. I'm a grown up and I don't need it. I don't want to see it. I don't need the dramas. I know my friends are, you know. I know you are, bro. We're realists, cut from the same cloth. We have a special power to see through bullshit. But I'm just not feeling the YouTube, if I'm honest. I haven't done much posting. Yeah, exactly. It's good that you just need to back off sometimes. Exactly. You do what you got to do. Survive or die, right? Or is it rad or die? Fight or flight? Oh, hello, how are you doing? How are you? Piss off. Excuse my foul language, guys, but I'm just, yeah. Yeah, I look forward to that. You're one of the few I watch. Hello, Hook. Yeah, I'm getting there. Getting there, thank you. Just getting over COVID. But I had the worst I've ever had COVID. I had 3 days of sweats, breaking sweats, temperature. And that's what it's all about. Because it's not just for them, Jay. It's for you and it's about you as well. I mean, and you need to enjoy it to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, seeing it more and more, it does my head in. I never plan to monetize. I'm here for my own enjoyment, and if I can help someone along the way, my job is done, you know? I'm 45, I don't... I left drama and fake-ass people behind, or I thought I did. I know, that's why I've not seen you, Jay. I gathered anyways, I know. Because me and Craig talk a lot. Craig's my brother. You want to grow, it's one of them, innit, Jay? You want to grow on merit, not by, please subscribe, and, you know, you want people to subscribe off their own back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. But I'm glad you're still here, Jay. I know you never won't totally go away. I gathered you was having a bit of a sit, kick back and, you know, rock on. Yeah, because that's, well, yeah, you do. You do, definitely. What's the point of having followers if there's no interaction, you know? 1,000 subscribers, but only 25 bother. It's not good. You want at least 50% of that because they want to be there. Not because, oh, I have 1,000 followers, I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah, reel them in. I mean, it hurts some people's ears, what I'm saying, but it's the truth. I mean, I contemplated just not bothering with YouTube, and then I thought, well, why not? You know, I want to get something out of it. Like you've just said, you want something to be proud of. So do I. It's the way to do it. The old saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. Perfection takes patience and time. You want people following you or subscribing to you because they want to be there. Because they're the best people. The ones that actually show an interest in yourselves actually want to learn. The pre-work is crazy. I've been working on this for about 3 months now. Oh, man. But yeah, get on the old TikTok live, Jay. You'll love it. I made money on my own in my second one. I was getting gifts. I was getting... It was like... I had 4K views. I don't ever get 4K views on YouTube Live. Lucky if I get 100 now. I had 36 new followers off one live. I was like, wow, man, this is... I found TikTok more... How can I say it without sounding horrible? More in date. Not as dated. More modern interaction. The way you can click on your screen and double tap. And as many times as you double tap, you send them hearts, likes. You get someone to 10,000 likes. I did 30,000. I was quite happy with that. And what happened was I got a notification when I came off to say that I'd gone up 3 levels. And I was like, what's that mean? So I emailed. So what it means when you go up levels, when you gain traction, the widen your audience, so your numbers not naturally go up. That's good. That. I started 18 days ago now, and then I had to get 400 followers before I could go live, but that was quite easy. But now every time I'm live, I come off and there's notifications to say you've got 10, 20, 30, 40 new followers. It's like, nice. And these people actually come and talk. Good morning, Glenn. Doing as well as can be, sir. Just getting over this COVID crap. And now it's all on my chest and in my nose, and my sinuses are on fire. No, it's not bad at all. Sometimes I find it hard. I actually found some new fish keepers who also have ADHD on TikTok. I was watching one and I was like, damn, you're so like me. Hello, Craig. All the nice people are here. We was just saying, me and Jay, Craig, you know, just having a good rant. Got Craig. Oh yeah, got Craig on the TikTok. Unfortunately, he got his first violation. Tell you what, Craig, I'm sure it's not your first and won't be your last, but at least you only get like a 24-hour whatever it is. I think it's ridiculous that you can't appeal it like properly though. Yeah, no, I totally get the ADHD. I don't. I have the time, but I don't want to get swamped. So I do it. I do it because if I can, I do it for helping people. Jam, my heart's in it. You know, I'm not here to. I'll say it again. I'm not here to do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So I get subscribers. I'd do a giveaway just so you don't have to subscribe. You know, I'm not. I noticed you're getting a heat wave in Australia. I saw it earlier on TikTok. 3 consecutive days in Australia classes as a heat wave. 47 Celsius. That's just ridiculous. 400 reviews this year. I noticed Craig had a look. I was like, man, you've slowed down and then you've gone off again. Ah, right, nice. See, I could probably do a written review as an aspect of a visual review, shall we say. It sounds like a good day for you, Glenn. Consumerism is a little bit in my house, to be honest. 5 jobs, Craig. What and how warm is it there, Craig? You and me both, Glenn. You and me both. But if I'm not between me and you and the rest of you, I don't really like the world. I don't even like living in the city. I'd happily live in a house in the middle of a field. It's raining. That's a good thing. But then when that rain stops, the humidity will go boom. Don't you worry about it, Jay. It's just nice to speak to you again after a while. And keep safe, stay strong, keep moving forward. Forget all the assholes. They're not worth shit. We will do. We will do. Always. Take care, brother. Five jobs today, Craig. Does it cool down, Craig, when it... Yeah, Merry Christmas. That's a good point there, Craig. If I don't speak to you before Christmas, make sure you have a brilliant festive time with your family, because that's what it's all about. Eat shitloads of food, get fat, get merry. Are the big jobs, Craig, or quick jobs today? Got any big units? Like, glad to hear it, Jay. Take care, buddy. I'll let you know. I'll let you know my honest opinion of that. You'll see my honest opinion of that light as well, which should be interesting. Not too bad. Nice steady 5 job day then. Chippy for lunch, I reckon he'll get. Look at this, guys. Watch this. Check this out for a clutch of babies. I know they produced all these, but this clutch is about 200 strong. See if I can. There's babies absolutely everywhere. They go for it till the end of term. That's the dad, the albino. That's the mum. Yeah, there's hundreds. I've got some poorly fish just getting better now, nearly done. Got my red shrimp looking nice and red. Got my fish all happy, got my tanks all 50% water changed. Master Iron Mail, I've got some new foods. These are these foods, Craig. I'll send you some. You get but I'll get them in this size, Craig, because these will pack better as well. These will flat pack. And that's, I think, 150 grams, which is quite a lot. But you've got this one, Craig, which is the Pro Soft. It's made from, do you know, that sponges what you found in the sea. It's real high in protein, amino acids. So I'll get you that one. You don't want the Pro Soft discus. Well, this one, because I know you'll use the insect meal. But the good thing about this, it's soft. And the soft muscle, good for the curries. And then you get like mussel sticks. And you get veggie sticks, which are, it tells you 50% pea, 50% pumpkin. My food selection's growing. Right, guys, you can never have enough food, so can you? Let's be honest. I had my first tadpoles for the summer here, 4 ponds and 3 fish tanks full of I love tadpoles. Tadpoles remind me of when I was a child. Used to love going what you call tadpoling. Taking a net, catching tadpoles, putting them in a bucket in your garden and watching them turn into frogs or toads. But you guys get so many more, like, exotic types. Not ours are just basic brown and green. Motor frog bikes. Motorbike frogs. But yeah, Craig, I'll send what I can in a package. I'll get Christmas out of the way and I'll order them, and I'll get Kirsty. Kirsty works next door to post office. I'll get her to find out from post office first how much is what I need, and then I'll post the foods, and then I'll write on whatever it is. I'll write what. Do I have to put the whole ingredients? Which is a good point for Australia. Little greenish frogs in. Oh, right now I see where you was going. But the 150 grams, I'll ship better because the others are in pots. So I'd have to I just put like fish foods, EBO, green mussel, blah de blah, insect, blah de blah. Right, okay. fish foods, insect meal. So do you know, for you to get them black worms out of Australia, do you have to do the same here? The only thing I've ever done internationally is, can you remember the days of pen pals, guys? When you had a friend over the other side of the world and you write to them for like 20 years. Just what it is. I mean, one of them 150 gram packs, Craig, should last you quite a few months. And it's nicely priced. Your cleaning never. That's all right, Craig, don't worry. You're here in spirit. But yeah, Glenn, we used to go tadpoling as kids, you know, in the little estuaries, well, we call them ditches or riverbanks. But you'd get little jack pike, which is like your baby pikes, big grandad pikes, perch. Oh, you sat there with your rod, eating your little pack lunch what your mother made you, eating your cucumber and tuna sandwiches, putting sweet corn on your. I never used to like using worms or maggots to go fishing. I'd use luncheon meat, like ham in a tin, chopped into squares. Best bit ever. Never, ever, I can honestly say this, I've ever fished with luncheon meat, I've never not caught. Do you guys know what luncheon meat is? I think it's like pork and beef mixed and shins and just filling up the discus tank. It's looking a bit cloudy because I've just put some biobacter. It decomposes any organic waste, because if you look at my plants, I put a UV clarifier in here. Always be careful if you've got plants. Listen good. Don't use them near plants, because it melted all my plants back. They're all dying. All them ones at the back, look what was real tall, melted back. These are starting to melt, and it was the UV. Obviously, UV on skin's dangerous, so it's dangerous to plants. So I'm going to have to replant all the back. Front's okay. These are okay. Hi, Christine. Christine's got the best Christmas tree on YouTube. How are you doing? My wife's in bed really poorly. She went to a walking centre. They've given her some antibiotics. They've increased one of her asthma inhalers. Her blood pressure was low, high. Heart rate was increased. Well, it is. You certainly won the award for dressing a tree nice. Do you know, if for instance, your tree to me is like one, say I've just sat down with the parents when I was a kid, and you'd change channel on the TV, and you'd see the big Christmas tree on TV. It's like that. It's like you haven't got a light out of place. Hey, Lucky. Happy, oh, nice. You do a spot of fishing, Glenn? I don't do as much as I should. I haven't been for, if I'm honest, I don't think I've fished for about 5 years. I've got all the gear in the shed and that. Thank you very much, Lucky. I have got some outside there, but I don't want to disturb the wife because she's finally asleep. Puerto Rico, nice. A place I'd love to go. Puerto Rico. Pepperoni slices, but I bet that works because pepperoni's quite strong smell. One down, Craig. Good lad. You caught 4 flounder. You got to use what you got. So you get so many more better fish than we get. William, yeah, no problem. Excuse the tank, it's a bit cloudy. It's just, I'm just doing a water change. These yellow ones are Asian Vietnamese. That one and that one are European German. This is a high fin. It's got hair like Elvis. Should call this one. You know. There you go, William. Yeah, I've just cleaned it out. Just give it a bit of a tank clean. Just cleaned all the sponges. You know, your usual stuff. Oh, bless you. My time's going to come soon because my parents aren't getting any younger now. And you know, when you look at them, and because I don't see my mum and dad as often as I used to, maybe once or twice a year now, so I see them getting old, but I don't tell them because they'll probably just slap me. Probably the bull sharks or like. Oh, you got breakfast. How many? What's the ratio sex-wise? You got male to female, and also what's the pH of your water? I have many shell dwellers. All these are shell dwellers. Not yet. My parents bred discus in the mid-90s. One female, three male. You see, I'd have increased your female workout, because it could be something just as simple as putting as much as a shell dweller, putting a few rocks in the tank. What the rocks create is a visual barrier. So one fish can't see two fish and two fish can't see one fish, which makes them relax more, which can promote breeding. I always go 2 to 1, not 3 to 1. Not yet, William, not yet. When they do pair off, the others will be moved. Some are showing signs of doing unusual behaviours. Like I saw one on a side doing all this flickering, trying to like, it's like the male was right there, and I thought, yeah, I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to look good for the male. So I think it's slowly starting. I have the pair and the pair leaving together in the same shell, but nothing happening. How many shells do you have in the tank? I have about, I think about 2 dozen, so 24 shells in each. I would just keep doing your water changes. Try and offer some live food, some California black worm if you can get it, tubifix worms, daphnia, brine shrimp. You know, get some live foods in them. Give them a good source of protein. And just keep on top of maintenance, because it's 20 gallon long. So they've got a lot of space. Hello. Pre-Merry Christmas, God, if I don't speak to you again, because I haven't been coming on here that often now, if I'm honest. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you're all pretty much ready for Christmas. We're all but done. Me and my wife are just getting over COVID. It hits us hard. So I've been out for 4 days, bedridden, hallucinating with a temperature. I was bad. I had to get some oxygen. You have, yes, Glenn, you have. No, no angels. Oh, and also her brother. No, God, her brother was in hospital in the coma in intensive care on the machines and the trachectomy and all that. He's now having the trachea removed. He's now breathing on his own. He's not dependent on machines anymore. He's looking to be home just after Christmas. It's just all in my nasal and on my chest now, God. It'll be all right. Skinks are quite no Oscars. No, don't have tanks big enough for Oscars. The downside, her other brother who also has motor neuron disease, which is Luke Gehring, or ASL as you want to know it. He's in hospital now with pneumonia. He's just had there's social services, adult social services involved. He's getting full-time care, can't walk or move now, so even getting in and out of bed, he can't do it. So Jack Dempsey, no, I don't keep Jack Dempsey. I don't have many species what need. I don't have many big tanks, William. So down, Craig. Is it just you today, Craig, or you got your co-worker with you? Oh. So yesterday was my first day I felt half human, God. So I literally did a water change, 50% water change in every single tank. Now I'm just doing my discus tank, just filling it back up. Got some new foods. All in foods, Craig. Kirsty bought me as a Christmas present. She said, "What do you want?" I was like, "Well, I was supposed to go on the 15th to get fish." I was like, "Fish foods? What for Christmas?" I was like, "I don't need anything. My fish do." So I bought all that EBO food, what I showed you, Craig. 3 left. Any humpback? Yeah, I've got big humpbacks. Yeah, all doing well. I didn't get to go get the new fish because that COVID just wiped me out. I've never been from flu, COVID. I've never been bedbound for 4 days. I went through half a dozen lots of bed sheets from sweating. I was delirious. It was horrible. Shivers. My bones ached from in the car. Yeah, of course you can, Christine. Because asking no question is the most stupidest question. You don't need to ask, Christine. If you ever want a question, just throw it out there. A soldering station, not wrong with that. If that's what you want, and then I've got a not a station, but I've got a good soldering kit in my shed. After 3 days, what wood is it? I mean, 3 days is a short time. Sometimes, Christine, it can take even 2 to 4 weeks, if I'm honest with you. That's the downside. But it all depends which wood you go for. Is it a solid driftwood? Because driftwood's very buoyant. You're better off with like your Malaysian bogwood types, or your Mapani wood, or your Spada wood, or your Corbo root, because they're a lot more porous. The thing with driftwood, it's rock hard. It's a soft wood, even though it's a hard wood. But what you can do, drill a hole in the bottom of the wood, Get a piece of slate or something heavy. Slate's best because it's inert, so it doesn't affect your water parameters. Like a square slate, even a rough tile, slate tile, something like that. Drill it through and put the slate on the bottom of the wood. And then when you put the wood in, slate to the bottom and then cover it over, and then you don't see the slate, and then it's held down by the slate. But you always make sure you use a stainless steel screw to put it in, because then it won't rust. But I've done it before as well. Or you can glue some rocks to the bottom by putting some rocks down before you put the water in. Put the wood in, put the rocks around it, find some points where the rocks meets the wood, and glue all them pieces in. Give it a good 24 hours and then fill it. Oh, you got it on, yeah. So I know what kind of driftwood you get off there, so it's proper buoyancy driftwood. Some of them pieces, Christine, can take 4 to 6 months to even absorb water. But yeah, doing the slate trick works. Art of War, salute. Welcome. Make sure you, like I say, make sure you use a stainless steel screw to screw it in. Just the bigger the square tile, the better, because then it's heavier. If you need to use two, just glue 2 tiles together. Do it that way. And then, obviously, when you set it in the tank, and then you put the sand on, you wouldn't even notice the slate was there. It's better because then when you need to take it out and move it, it's just so much easier to do as well. You don't necessarily need to use slate, but you need to obviously use something heavy, what's not going to affect the water. Slate being the best. What I actually used was, do you know, off Amazon, I got a slate set of a dinner set, you know, with like for you to put your plates on, to put your cups on, and I used the ones that you put your plate on for them, because otherwise, you look for slate in the aquatic selection on Amazon. It's like they had an extra zero onto the price. I found a cheap shop as well, and I got some slate tiles. There was 6-inch by 4-inch tiles, and I paid something like 50 cents each. The gluing method will work as well, but you've got to make sure you glue it. They call it anchor points. You've got to make sure you make sure enough, but don't obviously want to glue the wood to the tank. What some people also do, if you glue rocks, poke a bit of toilet tissue in there first, and then put the glue on top, because the glue gets absorbed by the toilet tissue, and it dries like a solid rock. And then what you can do is dab a little bit more glue on, get a bit of sand, sprinkle a bit of sand over it, and you don't see the join. Well, what I do, William, with some of my cichlids, I put slate on the bottom, and I put the hard on top. When they've laid the eggs, I take the hard off, and then I'll remove the eggs. Hey, Brenton, welcome in, sir. That's driftwood's really. You look at driftwood, you like tap it on your hand, you can feel the proper driftwood. That's why I always go for mapani or corbo root, spiderwood. Birch is good in a tank, but I don't know which birch is okay and which isn't, because there's quite a few species. I've been there myself, Christine. My wife went mad because the piece of wood I had in the bathtub, and it was in there for 2 weeks. And every time she wanted a bath, I had to empty, clean the bath out, obviously before she got in it, to refill, then to empty it all again, to do it again. Yeah, there you are, slate, exactly. You can even glue it on if you don't want to, but use a good glue. Like if you can get good glue, Gorilla gel glue's very, very strong. You could just glue the slate to the bottom, no screwing needed then. Yeah, I'm just, to be honest, if I'm honest with you, Brandon, I leave I don't really tend to my shrimp tanks. I tend to find set and forget with shrimp tanks, and shrimp do fine. I still do the 10% water change every week. I feed it maybe once or twice a week. But yeah, my shrimp tanks are all doing okay. All the shrimp that I used to have at that side have now gone. These have turned into fish tanks. That one's got a pistogram and McMaster eye in somewhere. This one, shrimp tank's now for my orange Venezuelans. And this one's for my blue high-grade blues and my rabbit snails and some fish fry. Oh, right, okay. I did wonder. I'll shut up. Ah, right, okay. Well, it depends what species of fish it is. I mean, I do 250% a week on all my tanks, and I do more on my discus tank. I slow the water changes in the winter months here down. I still get breeding activity. I also drop the temperature by a degree. Decrease on feed. If I need to promote something, I'll always give it California blackworm. It's just like Viagra for fish. I got them. Do you know? I got 10 for $40, and that was including postage, shipping. I was like, I saw them on eBay, Brent, and I was like, I'm like, now, damn! I said I should have got 2 lots, and they came in at a good size. 2 left, Greg. When I first got into shrimp keeping, I used to have a lot of issues because there wasn't many people you could ask. Tap water for these, but my tap water goes through HMA, which is like a pond dechlorinator, and then it goes through a dechlorinating pod, which takes out sediments, metal sediments as well. So, and then the rest is done through RODI resin. So technically, all my water's filtered. I changed the filtration on the tap water about twice a year. Goes through a big 20-inch active carbon filtration, then it goes through a webbed sediment filter, which takes out sand and silt. I didn't even have a tank ready for him, Brent, and I was like, damn, what can I do? And I was like, well, the shrimp tank's been running. All I need to do is just change it up and keep the filler running. All right, Craig. So, yeah. So that's exactly what I did. Sorry, guys, I've just going through so much tissue. Oh. But no, I caught back up yesterday. I spent the whole day water changing everything. I even cleaned the filters. Some of them didn't even need doing. When I say clean filters, I mean just a quick rinse, and any sponges gets a few squeezes and back in. Just take some of that mulm out of the filtration. This is an interesting one. On the Matten's filtration on the sponge, you don't get no mulm in the tank whatsoever. All the mulm settles behind there, which makes really easy maintenance and cleaning. Because as opposed to having to over here, I just over it all behind there. Job done. Oh yeah, God, I've sourced some female Congos. And what I'm doing in January, I'm going over to a shop. I met him on TikTok, called The Wirral. It's near where Aquatics Fanatics Keith lives. And he's doing it. He'll do cash or trade. So I said, well, I mean, I want some female Congos. He said, I've got some adult females. So he's having 100 of the Brashadi, 20 Julia de Chroma's Kipling, some Gold Ocellatus fry, some Peacock Gobies when they're ready, and a couple of pairs of my Snow White Plecos. That's all I do. That's all. Yep, that's exactly. Every single matten I've got, I just vacuum out. Yeah, because that's where all the, the mulm, the brownie mulm, you know what I mean? I love matten filtration. I don't get nothing to over, no said nothing. Even old foods, it's so strange. It's such a vast area of filtration that I think that's the reason why. If I had the option to have all the same filtration, it would be matten, regardless of what species, because be that shrimp, fish, it's just, you've got so much mechanical filtration and biomechanical filtration, say compound surface. And then if you've got any media, you just stick it. I've put media behind here, media blocks. So if I need some media, I just take out of there already cycled. It's just a win-win. Out of sight, I've tested and tried all sorts over the years. I'm running Asian box filters with UGF plate. It's quite a lot of Asian influence in my room, and a lot of German. Oh, sorry guys, I just nearly flooded my discus. Oops. Just need to get some water out. Silly me. God, if that had gone, that would have been a disaster. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Just taking a bit, as you can hear, I'm taking a bit of the water out. We just got some new foods from a company to try out, to test, and I'm really impressed. I've got this one. It's Aramita brown shrimp, but it's oh, where's the flash gone? Oh, there it is. It's in like this form, but you can actually get it and you can squeeze it to a powder, so you can feed adults or babies, and it's got 70% brown shrimp in it. It is a good thing you mentioned water, because that would have flooded live before today. That'd have been just the icing on the cake for me, that. Story of my life. It couldn't have overflowed though, because they had float valves on them. I'd never heard of it. But I got the insect meal one. I got the Pro Soft Mussel. I also got the Aramita. I got the mussel sticks, the veggie sticks. And then I got one that's made from natural sponges in seawater, real high in protein and amino acids. Then I got some Pro Soft Discus, and I'm really impressed with it. Really am. Yeah, I saw the paste, but they didn't have none in stock. So I was like, well, I can't get that then. All right, okay. pro insect meal. It's like fine granule. Again, it's soft, or you can keep it whole. Pro soft mussel, which is for like your plecos, your corridorus, but it turns out shell dwellers like it as well. And then I got this is my favourite one, baby brown shrimp in powdered form. And then, like I say, you've got sticks, like shrimp sticks, and the veggie one, and that one's 50% pea, 50% pumpkin. And I love my Serra Foods. And then I've got my trusty Stenka. This stuff's, if you've got discus or angelfish, God, the amount they pack into it, it's unreal food, but it's not cheap. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to have a variety of foods. I don't think links work, Branton, in vertical mode, unfortunately. But yeah, I saw a guy on TikTok feeding his fish. I was like, what have you just put in your water? Because when it hit the water, all the larger particles turned into like a powder. I was like, ooh. He said, like, I feed all my fry this. I said, how many tanks do you feed? He said, I've got them all on automated feeders. How many tanks? 97. I was like, when you get all these fish from you? I said, I've been used. He said, it's my own company. I was like, I said, oh, I'm interested. He went, oh, let me know when you make a purchase. I'll send you a discount code. I was like, nice. I think, and what you tend to find out of war is, one day you might feed this type of food in the morning as opposed to another morning where you feed. I like to change it up. I don't feed a set routine, a sporadic feed. Local store. The Congos absolutely love the Aramita. Watch, I'll show you. God. Let me just go there. There was on it like champions. Oh, there we go. And I'm like, now I know I'm safe to say they've had. Did you see him? Did you see him, Gordon Joey's video? Did you see him in tank? I've got a pair of triple red cockatoides. There's the female there. Just looking for the male. There's the male. Just behind them. No, they don't work. They do for me, but oh no, it does work for me. But if I click on it, I'll go off the live. Let me just JL8 Aquat, because if I can look at the thing, I will remember it. Hang on, I'm just doing a screenshot. Jay Branton. Hi Bixby. Take a screenshot. There you go, got it. Oh, you missed it. Yeah, he thanked me in his linked all my pages and stuff. I got quite a few subscribers from it. God. A few pit. Oh, that's nice. They're not cheap, the paste foods. Not here anyways. But you can make the size of the food you want to the amount of fish you've got. You know, you don't waste none. Ah, right, okay, I see what you mean. We have something similar here. Do you in America get oh, they do it for all the reptiles and for like crested geckos and that. Forgot the name now. It's like gel foods, but you can send some of them. Yeah, you didn't have to, God. I was just happy to help, you know. Not Zoomed, no, not Exoterra. Oh, what's it called? Oh, Rapashi. Rapashi. I love Rapashi, but you can make that into a paste, or you can also make it into like a gel. Like a hard gel. Yeah, and I bet you could get good results from stuff like that, using stuff like that, Brennan, as opposed to fish flake, you know. Diet plays a massive part in if you want to promote breeding and you want to condition a fish for breeding. But yeah, I like to have a variety of food. Good with chips. Rapashi, yes. Oh, you use it often. It's just good food. It's all the ingredients. You can add your own extra little bits. Yeah, and it doesn't break down. That's exactly what I like about it. It doesn't break down fast. You can make it to your own consistency. Plus, one of them's actually got natural wood fibres in the actual powder. You know, for your bottom feeding, wood detrivators, detrivore type plecos and oh. It's not messy food, it's a clean food. It's because you can get some of them bottom feeding food you put in and they make a right mess. You know, I'm all for an easy lake in a tank, but at the same time I want my fish to eat the best. My fish eat better food than I do, to be honest with you. Or should I say eat better than I do. Seen this new feature on YouTube Live. If you want to, for instance, you want to show a picture, I don't know, I'll show foods. You just click on the picture of the foods and it'll bring up the foods in the picture. So if you want to show pictures of anything, nice little feature that. But now I'm all done water changes. I've just got to harvest some brown shrimp. Just need to harvest some brown shrimp, which I shall start now. Oh, I've got the light on, I need to turn that off. Turn the tap off. Turn the tap off. Let the brown settle down. See if we see the Synodontis petricolors beyond the sponge filter. So if I throw some food in, Which food shall I use? I'm going to try the insect meal. I'm going to try this one. They're all coming. No, the synodontists are playing ball, they're adding. Right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get going now anyways. But yeah, thank you all here for hitting the like button and joining in. Appreciate it very much. Like, gives me some social skills. Cheers, Brandon. Cheers for being here, buddy, and take good care and enjoy the rest of the evening. Cheers, God. I need it, but I'm not quite 100% yet, but I will be back to firing on all cylinders. I appreciate all of you as well, guys. Remember that. All right, guys. Take care. Much love. Bye.